Good afternoon. This is Max.
Hello.
And
I'm running in my RV, running.
And we are today heading off into the forest to park up at a place called King's Hat, go for a little walk around, a bit of exercise, and we've done schoolwork, so now it's time for a bit of fun in the forest.
Yeah.
Ready for that, Max?
Yeah.
Let's go. So here we are at King's Hat in the New Forest in the south of England. So we parked up. This isn't the main King's Hat enclosure. We're going to go to that in a second. But this is another small walk that I'm going to show you, and we will head back then to the proper King's Hat enclosure. So we started on the walk down to a little footbridge down this path. This has come from the car park down there. So that's where the camper van is, and we're heading this way.
I'm going video, Daddy.
That's Max doing some videoing.
So you have to join them all together. Okay?
And we are heading, I'll show you when we get to the footbridge, but it's quite a nice little walk. There's a little stream that I will try and tell you what this is that goes underneath this bridge. We're just heading over the bridge now to, it comes out into a big clearing. There's loads of little paths that go off, loads of little walkways, and it's perfect for dog walking or exploring with the children. Let me show you as we're walking through here. I'm also trying to keep one eye on Max. Here we are in the forest.
A beautiful spot here. Really good.
thing to point out is there is absolutely nothing here. There's no toilets or refreshments, so make sure you come prepared. Anytime we go for a walk in the New Forest, we always find these little teepee type structures built with fallen branches and stuff, so pretty cool. There's another teepee type structure. We just had a little bit walk around the woods. We saw a little brook there, a little stream that you saw. You may or may not be able to hear this because it is quite breezy actually, but really nice with the sun dappling through the trees. We're going to head back out onto the main path and we're going to head back to the car park and go over the other side to what is the King's Hat Enclosure. Just have a little wander around over there for half an hour or so. So there I was just saying that we've had a walk around this side where the car park is. We are now going to head back through the car park and go over to the other side of the road that is the King's Hat area of the New Forest. So join us on our way back there. So we're now about to head back over the bridge where we came about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, as mentioned before, this is the Beaulieu River and we did a walk near the Beaulieu River a little while ago. I'll stick a link in just here, you can check that out too if you like. Really clear water, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was a little walk around the paths and everything by the King's Hat car park. Not actually, I don't think, King's Hat Enclosure. Let's just have a quick look over here. Yeah, I know I keep repeating myself, but sometimes I forget what I've said and what I haven't said. The stream goes up that way and it was just further down, nearly darling, the stream goes up that way and it was further down there where we recorded 10 minutes ago.
Dum-de-dum-de-doo. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
Okay, so I think I've just said this, but we are now heading back through the car park, across the road the other side, and to the other enclosure. And Smarty Pants Max has just told me I've already said that. But first, a quick snack stop at the camper van. How's the Coke, Max? Should have brought that coffee maker with me. 5-minute sit down before we head over that way somewhere. We're going to go out in the car park on foot, and over there is the proper, according to the map anyway, King's Hat. Let me just show you this sign. Tells you a bit of information there of what there is there. It says Hatchet Pond toilets. I've never seen toilets at Hatchet Pond. Tells you all about cycling and camping in the New Forest, which we're going to do soon. No barbecues, people. Pay attention. And doesn't actually tell you anything about where we are here, but I guess they're standard signs that they put on every car park sign, so people know what to expect. Okay, so we've just come out of the car park, walking to the entrance, and then I think it's back up this road here, and we have to cross just over here. We could have gone a different way, but I just wanted to go down the car park to show you the best way. Let's walk up this way now. So this, I think, is the entrance to King's Hat. So we have to do as they say.
What do they
follow all signs.
What does it say?
It just says forestry work. It means that they're probably doing some work on trees or something. So some of these videos I'm doing on this one included, is on the new GoPro Hero 8, and from what I've seen from the back of the screen and this hyper smooth that it's got, it could be a great little camera. It's going to have its limitations obviously, but for handheld, for being incognito, for being you know, so you don't stand out in a crowd kind of thing, it looks like it's a great little camera for ease of doing this. So yeah. Beautiful day today. Ah, there you go. Good boy, Max, because they are loose. Good boy. Max wanted to climb on the lock, so I said yes.
Take a picture.
I'll take a video of you with it. Max saw the sign that said keep off the logs. Well done, Max. Having seen it back on the big screen, it's not quite as good as I thought, especially when it's trying to deal with sun and shade at the same time, but in the even light it is pretty good, as you can see. So we've reached the end of this little walk. We're going to see which way we go now. I'm not sure if it's that clear. I think we're going to go... We've cycled that way. We've come down that way before when we was on our bikes. So I'm going to go this way and see what's up here. And the small video clip here is one of us cycling right past where we are standing now. And this is us approaching the same sheds as we are today. So we just had a chat with those guys, and they don't know why it's called King's Hat or what signifies King's Hat. We know that around the forest there's all different names of different enclosures and stuff. So there's nothing here, there's nothing that signifies why it's called King's Hat. It just is. We might do a little bit of research and I'll let you know if I find out anything, but it's just an area. Just an area of nice walks, nice tracks, good for biking, good for walking, good for dog walking. There is a possibility of, well, it's a new forest, so there's always going to be loads of wildlife around, but the gentleman just said that we have just walked up that path there to the right. If we walk down that way a little bit further, we may see some deer. We're not sure if we've got time. We'll have a little walk for 5 minutes and see how far we get. So let's carry on. Yeah, the New Forest is of course one of the UK's national parks, and it is a really beautiful place to spend some time. So if you're in the south of England, very worthwhile popping down and seeing some of these beautiful walkways and cycle paths for yourself. So Maximu, what did you think of King's Hat?
Good. I don't want to leave this place ever again.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Those men were nice, weren't they, that we talked to?
Yeah.
They had 5 minutes for us to share their knowledge. And we are now, I think we've done a bit of a walk. We're not going to go any further that way. I think we will just head back to the car now. So we'll see you back at the car, I guess. A few snaps on the way, I'm sure. So here we are, back out roadside. I think that's private down here because I can see a house. And this is going back out onto the road, and then we will cross and go back to the car park. Yeah, it's I think with more time, I think we come over here on the bikes. And I might try and put some, you may have already seen some footage I've put in prior to this part. Of us on the bikes. I remember the part up there where we turned round and came back again. We've cycled this bit before. We've come out here on the bikes before. So it's, sorry, Max distracted me. So yeah, so we've done this before. So we didn't go as far as I wanted to, but we can do that another day. But it's really peaceful. I mean, it's a New Forest. It's really quiet. It's calm. We didn't see any wildlife today, but we didn't really go very far away from the car parks on the road. So yeah, that's it. We're back at the gate now, and we will head back over to the car and continue on our journey, which is unfortunately home. Max is still doing his videoing. Look at that blue sky. Beautiful day today. Just up there, about 30 yards on the right, is the entrance to the car park, but this is the better way to walk. The car park way, that way down there was the way that we came before. We missed this bit because I wanted to show you the entrance to the car park. So this is it, just along this little footpath here, and it will take us into the car park. Here we are, back at the King's Hat Enclosure car park. So the proper King's Hat Enclosure, to recap, is the other side of the road, but this side is pretty darn good too. And here we are back at Betsy. And there we are. Hope you enjoyed that little walk with us. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.